Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about the...
Hey guys, how's it going? Ben here, and welcome to my 4th Christmas quest guide. Now, to start with, you're going to want to talk to Santa. Now, this quest is going to take you around about 20 minutes to do, and the only thing you need is your ice amulet from the first quest. So, first off, talk to Santa, go through all the dialogues and stuff, and then you're going to want to go and talk to General Pinchkin, who is the dude who you snowballed in the last part of the quest. Now, you're just going to want to sit through his little dialogue that he's got going on for him, and then you're going to want to right-click him and push him once he's finished talking, and you're going to end up pushing him a little bit off the edge towards the presents. Now, once you've done that, you're going to have to sit through a little bit more dialogue, and I decided to include it just so you could see me doing it. But basically, he's going to explain to you that, you know, the penguin's bad, but he wants to be good and amend himself and so on and so forth. But he's kind of, you know, not quite there, I don't think. But anyway, so Santa's going to get involved as well. Just talk to that for a little bit. And then you're going to want to summon up your Ice Imp using your amulet. So to do that, you want to right-click the amulet, summon Imp, and then talk to your Imp. And then he's going to go over and open up a present. Now, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes in this, which I'm going to skip through most of, but I'll show a little bit of each one. So he goes, grabs a present, comes back, talks to you a little bit more, and then you're going to want to, when prompted, type in yes, or sorry, rather select yes, and you're going to sit through this cutscene where you got teleported to KBD. Now, you don't have to worry, you're not going to get attacked by KBD, it's all safe in this quest, so do not worry about that. Now, this cutscene lasts about 2 minutes, so I skipped it. Once that's done, you're going to go back, and there's going to be a little bit more talking going on. You can either choose to read this or skip through it, it's up to you completely. Now, once you've done that, you're going to want to go and talk to Santa again, as you're going to see in just 1 minute, and he's going to have a few errands for you to run in order to so-called save Christmas. So, there you go. Talk to Santa, and he's going to ask you to go and decorate a tree. Now, you don't need anything for this, you just go and do it. You just click on the tree, and I'll show you which one to do in just 1 second, but I just skipped through all this dialogue, as I've been saying so far. So, here we go. Once that's done, run over to this little corner and click on the tree to decorate it. Now, it won't take long to decorate, like, you know, the snowman did to craft in the last one, so don't worry about that. But next up is these ice blocks. Now, there's 3 of them to craft, and they take a little while to make, so I just decided to skip through each one once I'd done it. I sped this one up a little bit, and then I skipped through the other 2 because they were just going to take forever. So that's the first one done, and then I decided to go off to this other one by the Christmas tree, do that one, and then I went and did the 3rd one. Now, after you've done that, go back and talk to Santa, and he's going to ask you to do some fishing. Now, this is going to be a little bit weird, but once you've spoken to him and so on, you're going to go fishing, but you aren't actually going to collect the fish. Now, this confused me and a lot of other people, so I'm just going to let you know now. At the bottom in the chat bar, it tells you how many fish you've caught. You catch 3 at a time, you need to catch 21 of them, and they don't go in your inventory. So if you think that you're not catching them, check down below to see if it says you've caught any fish. It'll say you've caught 3 out of 21 fish, and so on and so forth, until you've caught all 21, and then you're going to want to go back and talk to Santa. Now, you're halfway through the quest already, which is pretty decent. Most of the hard stuff is done. So, now, just talk to Santa, go through all of his stuff. He's going to ask you to find some penguins in some presents. Now, the first present you're going to want to go and get is by General Pinchkin. Click on that, and it's going to come up with a little cutscene-like thing where you free some penguins. This happens for each present you open. The second one is next to the Christmas tree that you decorate, so just click on those again, open, it'll go through the cutscene, and you're done with those as well. Now, the third one is next to the Ice Queen, so you're going to want to go down the ramp that has the steps on that was created in the last quest. So just run down there, and then you'll see the big little group of presents by the Queen. Just click on those, as I said, and you sorted. It's the ones there, not the green and the orange one, it's the red and the purple one. 2 penguins will come out and say that they'll come to the thing. Now, the 4th one is by the ice rink, so you just run over there, click on it, free them penguins as well. And the very, very last one is by the big group at the lodestone sort of area. Now, this is probably the hardest one to find just because there's so many presents there, but basically you just want to find the one that says open rather than read. So just click on that, free them, and that's all 5 presents open. Now, you're pretty much at the end of the quest. To speed it up a little bit after that, it's best to talk to your Ice Imp and then go through the stuff and then ask him to teleport you to the top of the iceberg. Just gets you back to Santa a little bit quicker, as you're going to see me do right here. And there we go. Teleport back to the top. He'll just take you back to the top. It saves you having to run all the way around. It'll save you a couple of minutes off that as well. Now, all you got to do to finish off this quest is talk to Santa, as I do here, and sit through a cutscene which lasts for a fair little while, so I sped it up a little bit in mine. But it's still a bit of a long one. Now, pretty much you've finished the quest, but there is one more reward you're going to be getting alongside just completing the quest, and that is the penguin costume, which you get after completing it. Now, you've got to talk to Santa once you've completed it in order to get the costume. So once it's come up and it's come up with the big thing saying quest complete, so on and so forth, go and speak to him and you can get your little penguin costume. Now, I didn't show what it looked like in this because I kind of didn't want to sort of give it away, but I did equip it, and of course I've got my override on, so I was like, oh, it doesn't matter, no one can see it anyway. But I'm going to be changing that up in one of my latest videos, just see what it looks like. But anyway, that's all for this guide. Hopefully it helped, and I will see you guys in the next video. Because I've got worms, mate, I'm just going for gargoyles, they're so good. So I made a lot of money doing that, which was great. It put me back at over $1 million, which is kind of, I like to stay above $1 million because anywhere below you just feel like you've not really got anywhere. But this is where I managed to get myself 82 Slayer.